Make good levels in Mario Maker 2. Today, I teamed up with 6 Mario Maker 2 experts so we can each share our perspective on what makes a great level. Together, we have tens of thousands of hours logged into Mario Maker 2 and have experience with every level type imaginable. As you're watching, comment below with which expert you agree with most.
Hi friends, DGR here, and yes, despite being known as the guy that plays all those really bad, terrible levels in Mario Maker 2, I really do enjoy playing good ones. And to me personally, what makes for a good level in Mario Maker 2 is one that has a good flow. And basically what I mean by that is that you can play the level without really having to think too much. Your brain and your thumbs are perfectly in sync. You just automatically know where you have to jump and what you have to do to accomplish the goal in the level. To me, that is what makes a really good level. It doesn't have to be the most aesthetically pleasing. It doesn't have to have all sorts of fancy bells and whistles, although that does add and helps the level stand out. But to me, good flow is super important to having a good level in Mario Maker 2.
The most important thing when making levels in Mario Maker is to make them refreshing special levels. Sorry, that was my evil clone. The most important thing actually is to make them unique. If you think about it, there are hundreds of levels being uploaded to Mario Maker 2 each day. How are you going to make yours stand out and become popular? A big part of this is making the player want to like your level, as that's how levels go viral on Mario Maker. If you want the player to like your level, you want it to flow well and feel good to play. And once you've beaten it, you want the player to feel rewarded for what they've done. Keep on replaying your levels to make sure it's clear on what you have to do to get that sweet like. Seriously though, like this video right now.
The most important thing when creating levels in Mario Maker is cohesiveness. When making a level, you should always start from one main idea and then build your level around it. Then you can split out a main idea into several smaller ideas that still belong to each other. Let's say you're making a Link puzzle level, where the main idea is of course using Link's abilities to solve puzzles. You can split up the level into different sections, where in each of them you need to use a different ability to continue. You could make every section gradually harder, you could combine abilities, etc. What you shouldn't do at all is suddenly entirely change the main idea of the level. Don't go from a Link puzzle level to a crazy Kaizo section. This causes chaos and gives off Little Timmy vibes in my opinion. This could also get people to quit your level because they came for a small, simple puzzle, but weren't skilled enough for the Kaizo section. So when building a level, try to make it cohesive.
One thing that I think makes a great level is adding secrets for players to find. Just having a hidden block with a 1-up at the edge of a room is an incredibly simple way to expand on your level's content and give the player a good feeling. It's always fun finding a hidden pipe that leads to some coins, or finding a hidden route that leads to a big coin. Secrets go a long way in displaying that you as a creator really cared about the level you're making, as it just adds more polish to it. Even if they aren't big, they can still really change how a player perceives your level. I know I personally really enjoy levels with secrets, so that would be my suggestion.
What makes a good Mario Maker level? That's a tough question to answer, especially as someone who appreciates almost every kind of level out there, from traditional to troll. What makes a level of any genre stand out from the rest, however, is careful attention to its presentation. Your level is going to be played by someone who's never seen your level before. The player doesn't get the same bird's eye view you have while making it. All they get is what they can see on screen. So pay careful attention to what's presented on that screen, and try to put yourself in the shoes of a player who's seeing your level for the first time. If something's important, go out of your way to communicate that it's important. Ensure the player's goal is clear, and it's not a matter of figuring out what to do, but how to do it.
The one thing I think is the most important thing when making a Mario Maker 2 level is creativity. The levels that I can still remember months and even years after playing them are the ones that have an element that makes them special. Your level idea is the foundation for anything and everything you add to it, so it's crucial to start with something creative. I know it can feel really difficult to come up with an original idea when you first open up the course editor, but there's so many different ways that you can be creative. You could tell a story, focus on interesting gameplay ideas, combine course elements together in interesting ways, or even add awesome visuals in with unique decoration ideas. You just want to avoid making the exact same thing as everybody else. Always add your own spin on an existing idea. If you feel stuck, you can always find some ideas from levels you really enjoy, take inspiration from other video games, or even try to recreate real-life experiences with a Mario twist.
So the most important thing when creating levels in Mario Maker is, at least in my humble opinion, actually polish. See, the thing is the following. There are thousands of ways out there to make great levels. There are fantastic traditional stages. There are amazing puzzle levels out there. There are troll levels that toy with expectations in really surprising ways. And there are queso stages that are brutally difficult, but also realized beautifully. All of those stages try to achieve something completely different. Yet there is this one thing that all of them actually have in common. And that is that no matter what the stage is about, a single oversight can ruin the entire experience. I can't tell you how often I played a truly amazing stage that ended up being really frustrating just because of a single mistake. You know, this one unfair moment, or this one sudden spike in difficulty, one soft lock, or maybe one really tedious puzzle. And suddenly, a wonderful stage turns into an exercise in pain and misery. A single tiny oversight can ruin all the good things that a level might have to offer otherwise. So actually putting in the time to finding and fixing all those potential tiny problems is, at least in my opinion, the most important thing when it comes to level creation in Super Mario Maker.
Now that you've heard from all the experts, let's go over the top 10 most important things to making a good level in Mario Maker. Great levels have good flow, they're clear, they're unique, they're rewarding, consistent, cohesive, they have secrets, they're presented well, they're creative, and they're polished. Feel free to refer back to this list whenever you start a new level to make sure that your course is as good as it can be. And before you go, make sure to check out all of the YouTube channels of the experts shown in this video. Each one of them has amazing content for you about Mario Maker 2 that can really help your course design. I'm Arrowstotle, and thanks for watching.